Well, hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft video on the Farside server. In today's video, I have a bit of work to show off that I've been doing off camera. As you can see, I do have a beacon up right now. It's not quite close enough to this area for it to be able to reach me, but that's okay because I'm not really doing any work over here. As you may be able to tell by me running over here, I can take out these torches now. The storage room that used to be underneath here is now gone. And I actually did move it into the house up here, so let's go check out the inside of my house. And I do have speed 2 on the beacon there. I mostly had that on there so I can move a bunch of items back and forth between my old storage room and the one over here, and also so I could run back and forth while I was rearranging stuff in my new storage room up there. So as you can see, there's actually some stuff going on inside, and the really observant among you may notice that my windows are missing over here. I took those out for reasons that will become apparent once I go inside. We don't need this out here. I don't know why that's still there. I did get rid of the ladder up here, so that's good. Let's head inside. And as you can see, there's a lot of work that's been done on the inside of the lodge over here. We have a welcome desk with a map that doesn't seem to want to load correctly. That's kind of weird. And of course, once I take it off the thing, it flops all over the place. I've been dealing with that a lot upstairs when I put item frames down, and they kept, when I knocked the item off, I wanted to move stuff around, and it'd go flying all over the place, and sometimes it got stuck in the roof, and I had to dig all that out to go find it, and that's kind of annoying. So yeah, I have a couple signs that say "Welcome to Aty Land," and that's actually the name I want to call my island here. It's Aty Land. I have a couple of signs pointing you which directions to go to get to certain places. Storage areas over here. That's mostly for my use. It's not really giving anything over there for anybody else to use, but I mean it's there if you want to go look at it. And island entrance is over this way. Of course, I think we've seen this before. This is where the entrance to the rest of the island would be. I'll put roads over this way and all that kind of stuff leading to all the rest of the stuff going on the island. As you can see, I've got some lights going on. I got rid of most of my torches. I had lamps right here, but since I used this design with the trapdoors, and I actually have trap chests upstairs, and whenever I open those trap chests upstairs, it would mess up the trapdoors down here. And that was kind of annoying, and I couldn't really think of a way to rearrange stuff to make that work better, so I didn't do that. I have lights hidden under here too. I suppose I could have put lights underneath the carpet. I didn't. Dang it, I did not mean to punch that. I didn't really think of that until, because I added the carpet after I added these, so I didn't really think of that. But I think I like having these instead of just hiding the lights under carpet, because there's actually a visible light source. I have some bushes over here. I put cauldrons underneath them, just like some kind of flower pot. I have flower pots all around. I have tables here. You can't really actually sit at them, but I felt like if I spaced them out too far, it would just look kind of silly, so I put them close together. And you can't really sit at them, and even if you were sitting at them, I mean, this flower... why did I punch that? I'm trying to point at it like this, but I'm too close, and it's punching it and destroying it. Now I have to place it down again, and that's kind of annoying. So I should stop doing that. I should really stop doing that. Considering how many frustrations I've had with me accidentally punching torches and all that kind of stuff in previous videos and whatnot, I should just stop punching things when I'm pointing at them and just kind of point at them. Anyways, so you can't actually sit in these, and even if you could sit in them, as I was saying, you wouldn't be able to see the person sitting across from you because there's a big flower pot in the way with a sapling in the middle of it. So yeah, I suppose if you have an ugly date and you need somewhere to eat, you might as well come here and, you know. So anyways, I do have some paintings and stuff to spruce up the hallways and make it look a bit better, because I couldn't really think of any other ways to decorate the hallways. So the idea here, I don't know if I really explained this, is this is not actually a house. It's like a lodge entryway to the rest of the island. My island is kind of like a resort / amusement park, and that's what I'm going for, so that's why there's kind of a welcome desk here. My bed there, I put my bed there because I didn't really have a good place to put it other than that, because I have carpet down on all the floor and I didn't want to mess that up, and I don't have a permanent bedroom location yet, so that's where it is for now. I actually realized I can't respawn at this bed, not because I died, don't get me wrong, I don't die, I'm too pro for that. I came back from the end and it said bed obstructed. You can actually see it right there, and yeah, I spawned back at spawn, but that's not too big a deal. Spawn is like right over there, so this is mostly just to sleep the night away so I don't have to deal with monsters. Anyways, let's actually head upstairs and show off the storage room. I do have signs pointing where stuff is. Obviously not for my own use, because I know where everything is. It's more for just flavor purposes, and people visiting can kind of see what the idea is. And the idea here is to have a primary storage upstairs, where I keep the bulk of my items, but then overflow storage is for stuff like, obviously I have a lot of cobblestone, and as you'll see upstairs is I only have one chest for cobblestone, so I'm going to need a lot of overflow storage, and that's what's going to be downstairs eventually. I have to switch over my beacon to a haste beacon, I think is the one you want, so I can dig out the underside of this faster, and I'll get working on that possibly this episode. I might start working on that. So let's head upstairs and check out the upstairs area. As you can see, there's a lot of work been done up here too, and a whole lot of chests, and a whole lot of other stuff too. I won't go into specific details of what's in every single chest here, but I'm going to give a general overview of what's what. I've kind of realized that this might be too small a storage room for future expansion. I did manage to fit everything from that was over in this storage room into here, but I haven't moved anything else from my other storage rooms in my spawn house and my mushroom biome. By the way, I do plan on going back to that mushroom biome at some point. I don't know if I don't remember what I said about that. I don't remember if I said I was taking a break or if I was stopping work on it, but I'm considering this more of taking a break than actually completely stopping progress on that. So I will be back there eventually. I consider what I could kind of consider these two bases that I have as, I consider this more of a working just building for the sake of building and building for fun kind of thing, whereas my mushroom base will be building for the sake of having farms and actual real storage rooms and such like that. I mean, obviously this is a real storage room, but I don't think this is really the most efficient design. I mostly just wanted to organize stuff so I could have a better way of organizing stuff, so I could actually build stuff and know where everything is. So basically how I did this is I put a block in the item frames above each set of 3 chests, because I didn't want to put the item frames on the actual chest, because that makes it hard to actually click on the chest. So what I did is I picked one item that I thought represented everything that was down in that row, and then I kind of filled in all the different chests with different things. I mean, obviously just looking at this, you wouldn't be able to tell what's in all 3 of these chests. I mean, the top one's probably I think in all these cases the top chest matches what's in the item frame up there, but the rest of them are just derivatives of that item. For example, I have cobblestone here, I have smooth stone here, and then I have stone bricks here. Or in this instance, I have stone brick stairs right here. Well, actually, that just means any kind of stone stairs. So I have all my stone stairs in here. I have all my stone slabs in here. And then I have other stone materials over here, which means cobblestone walls. And I probably have more stuff to put in there later. My wood chest, I decided to go with dark woods would go in this chest, although I don't really consider jungle wood a dark wood, but because my light woods consisted of these 3, I had to put something over here, so I put jungle wood over here. I saw this method of putting stuff in chests like this. I don't even remember where I saw it, but it's pretty cool, because if you have like a bunch of woods put in the chest and you don't want to, you just want to be able to shift click it, so you do this and bam, it's all sorted out. You don't have to worry about that. It's really nice when you have a whole bunch of different items in one chest, and you don't have to worry about getting them all mixed up. I do have some chests that are kind of mixed up like that. Like if you look at my wool chest over here, it's kind of all over the place, but that's not really a big deal. I mean, it's mostly just this wood stuff that I use a lot that I want to be able to keep organized. And then I have planks, and it's the same for these ones. And then I have stairs and slabs down beneath. I don't actually have any light wood stairs or slabs because I haven't been using those. Over here we have a crafting table, which means this is all like that kind of blocks, like crafting tables and furnaces and chests, and also cauldrons because I made a couple of those. And it's some other random wood items and all this kind of stuff. We got like, nether items down this row. We got natural spawning blocks like dirt and grass and gravel over here. We have hardened clay over here. We have the new stone blocks over here. I don't have any granite over here because it's all over at my mushroom base, and I probably won't move any of that over because I'm still going to be using it over there once I do actually get back to building that. And holy cow, it's nighttime already. I thought I slept the night away before I started this episode, but I guess I've been talking longer than I thought I have. So I have glass over here, and I also threw obsidian down in this chest down here because I didn't really have a good place to put that. So I have glass right here, glass panes right here. I have all my wool right here. I have all my sand and sandstone and such right here. I have food in the top chest here. This is all cooked food, cooked meat. And then I have uncooked meat in this chest. And then I have other food materials and grown stuff here. And I have saplings here and other organic materials here. And leaves here because I didn't know where to put those. Mob drops here. I have one more wither skull So eventually I'm gonna do another wither fight. I might do more than one at once, or I might like team up with somebody else to take on a couple of withers. I don't know. I have a lot of leather. I'm thinking about possibly selling leather in a shop somewhere. I don't know where I'd do that. But since I have that cow farm back at my mushroom base, which I still do go back there to do my strip mining and farm food and all that kind of stuff. And then I have ender pearls in this chest down here, enchanted books in here, potion materials here, random whatever crap in this chest. And I put all my furnaces right here. I'm gonna have in my overflow storage downstairs. I'm gonna have more furnaces because this isn't enough. Oh, I just realized I have these in here still. This isn't enough furnaces for any real serious big projects. I don't really have a space for bricks either. Even the block brick, I don't have space for those. I put my enchanting table over here, and it does go up to level 30. I don't have anything to demonstrate that on, but that's not a big deal. I mean, you'll take my word for it. This is level 30. We have some windows over here. You can look out, see stuff, and yeah, that's cool. Anyways, let's go put that crafting table away because I just realized that's in my inventory. And I'm OCD about that, and I kind of like to get stuff out of my inventory if it doesn't need to be there. I have my ender chest over here with all my stuff in it. I keep my good armor in here. Yeah. And over here I have my coal, redstone, and that chest is a little out of whack because I took some redstone out to do something with. Iron is here. I'm getting lower on iron than I'd like to be because I used up so much of it for the beacon. Even though I got some iron, I got 2 stacks of iron blocks from Zangief and trade for some gold. But I think I need to go caving sometime because caving always nets me a whole lot of iron. I know I want to set up more beacons at some point, possibly one at my other base, my snow base, and I also know the Ender farm really needs a beacon in there with regen on it, so we don't have to worry about if we have a whole lot of enchanting to do, we don't have to worry about wasting a whole lot of food because regen beacons will keep your health going up even when your food's all the way down and you're losing hunger. You're losing health from being hungry. You can counteract that with a regen beacon, and it obviously you get the damage, your screen starts shaking and stuff, but it's not that bad, especially if you're not like really playing the game. You're kind of half punching the Enderman and half watching another video or something like that. So yeah, we really do need that regen beacon at the Enderman farm, at least in my opinion. I've always found it useful. Here's my lapis in here. Here's my emeralds in here. I put enchanted swords and weapons in this chest here. Nothing like super great. I enchanted some level 30 swords for no real reason. I don't even remember why I did these. I just found them in my chest over here. And you'd think I'd remember doing them because this had to have been fairly recently because this is over in this chest at my snow island, which is a very recent thing. I have enchanted armor here. I have unenchanted weapons and armor go in this chest, plus arrows, which I don't use a whole lot of because I have a infinity bow. I'm surprised I don't have more arrows considering I have a looting sword and I kill a lot of skeletons, so I'm not sure where all my arrows are going. Enchanted tools in this chest. Other random tools in this chest. I don't even know. I don't feel like this deserves its own chest, but I made one. And unenchanted tools and such go in this chest. So that's all for the storage room. I thought about making like an attic in here, but I realized there's really not enough room. Plus I wanted to put redstone lamps to the ceiling, and since I had to put levers on top of those, that would look kind of ugly in the floor of a area up there. So I'm not going to put anything up here. By the way, I was talking about earlier about the item frames, and when I knock stuff out of the item frames, it goes into the ceiling and stuff. That was really annoying, especially with this sword right here, because this sword is actually a pretty decent sword. I mean, if I toss something like a grass block up in the ceiling accidentally, I'd be like, oh, it's no big deal. It's just a grass block. I can get more of those. But this sword is like sharpness 4 and fire aspect and looting and knockback and all that stuff. So I was like, oh, I lost the sword. Where the heck did it go? And I was running around outside. I couldn't find it, and I realized it was in the ceiling. And I was like, oh, well, that's kind of stupid. Anyways, what else I don't think I have anything else to show off. That's the whole of the interior of the house. So, let's go ahead and grab some iron from upstairs and change my beacon over to what I actually want it to be. Let's take 1 iron ingot. That's all I actually need. And let's change it over to a haste beacon, and then I'm going to start digging out this on camera. Obviously, I'm not going to dig out the whole underside. I don't even know what it's going to look like down there. Actually, let's go ahead and sleep the night away because that would make things a bit easier. I don't have to worry about monsters and all that stuff. Of course, I mean, I'm not worried about monsters because they could kill me. Because I mean, honestly, I got not the greatest armor in the world, but it's good enough that nothing really threatens me. It's more I'm worried about creepers and blowing up stuff. So yeah, there's a burning zombie up there. Not too worried about him. The speed is really nice for getting around a whole lot, but I think haste may be better in the long run, especially if I'm going to be doing a lot of digging around and such like that. Although I don't plan on doing a lot of building stuff underground in this area. I want to do as much of what I can above ground as I can. Yeah, I want to do most of my stuff above ground. Like, I have my storage room for this is like the first time I built a storage room, and it's been completely above ground. And it's been a really real storage room, so I'm pretty happy with that. Even though it's not like the greatest storage room in the world, I feel like it could use some work to be more efficient and all that kind of stuff. And I think in my legitimate real storage room in the mushroom biome, which is where I'm going to keep most of my stuff once I really get that going, since I'll have all my farms and all that over there. I think that's going to involve double chests and possibly having a chest for every single item, because yeah, I feel like I need that space because a lot of the stuff feels cramped in here. Anyways, so by the way, there's nobody online right now, so don't have to worry about death games. I did have Bam come after me for death games. I was actually running stuff back and forth between my old storage room, temporary storage room under the portal, and this storage room up here. And he actually came in, I think, through here. I didn't have this up yet, so he was trying to sneak around and not worry about opening doors. So he was sneaking in here, and I guess I was running back and forth a couple times. I didn't even see him until he shot his bow at me and completely missed me. And I was upstairs and I heard bow shots. So I come down here. I'm like, was there a skeleton that got in here somehow? Because this was still open, so I figured there's a skeleton in here. And it's like, oh, there's Bam, and I come after him. I just sliced and diced and killed him. So that was that death games. Neither of us recorded it. I don't think Bam is really doing recordings on this season of Farside or whatever. So yeah, he actually has built some stuff over at Spawn that I'd like to show off at some point. I think I showed off the police department when it was in progress, but it's mostly finished now. I think it's all the way finished, so I might want to go check that out at some point. Actually, since I'm talking about it, why don't I go check that out this episode, and I'll save the boring digging out all this stuff for off camera. Anyways, so that was actually like the one time I didn't have fraps up myself, so I couldn't record the me killing Bam, and he still owes me a diamond, by the way. So yeah, if you're watching this video, go remind him. I think his YouTube channel is youtube.com/Bamman. Bamman? Is it Bamman or Bamman? I think it's Bamman or Bamman. I don't even know. Everybody calls him Bam, so I'm assuming it's Bamman or whatever. Anyways, let's head over to Spawns, go check that out real quick. I will just meet you guys there, because that seems like the easiest thing to do. Alright, so here we are in the modern district of the Farside server Spawn. It doesn't look like, other than Bam's police station and jail over here, it doesn't look like a whole lot has been going on. So far, we do have a whole lot of signs claiming spaces. I do have something I want to build here, but I don't know if there's really a spot to do it. I think this area is claimed, but this area might be open. It's a little small, but I think it could work. By the way, since we're over here, the White House, which I haven't really been to and haven't done anything with in quite a while, I kind of built it and then showed it in a video and then never really came back to it. But this is gonna get a purpose very soon. I just have to grind up all my black wool because someone came over here and stole it all while I was MIA for like a month or something like that. But yeah, I don't really have that much just yet. I'm gonna have to come over here and like AFK and breed these guys up and do a whole lot of getting more wool. Shearing them, that's the word. I can't believe I couldn't think of that word. That's just sheer nonsense. Anyway, so yeah, this is going to get a purpose very soon, so watch out for that. I'll also come over here at some point and probably build a bridge, connect this path over here, or possibly connect the path over there, maybe both, I don't know. Get it all connected, looking nice. Obviously, this path right here is not the same design as that one over there, so possibly this will hit the bridge, and then the bridge will be made out of wood, and then the path over here will match the design over there. I think it could look alright doing it that way. Anyways, that's enough blabbering around about nothingness. So let's head over to the police department. It is looking very cool. I mean, that helicopter is just awesome. I love it. I love it. I can't figure out ways to actually get up there just yet, though. So there's that. I think the only entrance is over here. This is the police department. I believe I showed some of this off on camera in a previous video. Oh wait, warden top floor access. Okay, I didn't see this area before. So this is how you actually get up to the tower up there. So let's go check that out. There's a trapdoor up here. Ooh, nice. So you can actually like walk around here and kind of see into the prison down there. I like that. I like that. That's really cool. And you come down here and you got the prison cells down. Oh, I didn't realize you could fall through those. Anyways, so here's the prison cells, in case you're wondering. They actually got pistons under here. You go in here and then you seal it up again, and yeah, and then you're locked in. Unless you have a pickaxe, you can break the stone. Actually, you can break the stone even without a pickaxe. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. You got some random chests over here and things that I'm sure will be removed at some point. I'm not sure what the use of this is going to be just yet. Maybe some people could be doing some role-playing of some sort, acting out stuff, and this could make a cool location to be doing some of that stuff in. So I'm not saying that I'm going to be doing that. I'm a terrible actor. I mean, I've tried to do it in videos before where I kind of act like a certain way, but I'm not good at that. That's not one of my fortes. So yeah, not some you can look out for on my channel. You can just look out for that on somebody else's channel or something. I don't know. Let's head all the way up to the top and check out that tower. For some reason I thought it was made out of glass. I guess it's not. Oh wait, maybe this. Yeah, there's a glass area. I thought there's a glass like viewing area of some sort. There's another ladder leading even further up. You can get a top up here. There's ladders. I think this is probably like a construction ladder that he's using to make it with. I can't actually. I don't have ender pearls on me. I would have loved to jump into that helicopter and like taking a screenshot with it, but I have no ender pearls on me, so that's kind of disappointing. I usually carry them with me. I don't know why I don't have them today. So yeah, sorry. I've let you guys down. Next time I'll be sure to have ender pearls on me so I can ender pearl to whatever I need to ender pearl to. Can I get down from here? Because I feel like being lazy and taking the short way. Let's do that. Whee! Is there anything else going on? I think there was some work done over here on the train station. Actually, I'm going to take a look at some of these plots real quick. So Sirens has a shop over here going up. Wumrance, I suppose that's Wumbo and Sirens teaming up. There's not really a spot over here. There's a little bit of room right here, but I don't really like this location because if I built something here, it would block off the view of the train over here, so I don't really want to do that. Oh, I like this. I like this. This is really cool. These are like the thing with the thing where the thing does a thing and the train goes choo choo and you can't cross because the thing. Yeah, being specific. These are like the crossing lights. It's really cool. I like that. There's a hole in the ground over here. I think at some point I'm gonna get a whole bunch of grass. I'm gonna run around the Farside spawn and I'm gonna fill in all these freaking ender holes. Ender holes. Ender holes. I'm gonna fix all these Enderman holes and all that damage and stuff because it's really annoying me. This is not unchanged. There's actually a ticket booth, it looks like, over here. There's nothing in there. I'm assuming somebody's gonna put a villager or something in there at some point. Did I say at my welcome desk over in my Snow Island, I think I might put a villager in there at some point, or something like that, or some other kind of animal or something. The problem is that they can jump over the desk, so I need to get some kind of animal that doesn't jump, if that's even possible, or somehow lock it in a bit better. Anyways, this is what the heck is this? Is there a sign? There is no sign. I think it's a cafe, but don't quote me on that one. I remember seeing this being built in a video, but I don't remember what it exactly is. I think it's like a cafe, because you got places to sit right here and like a bar kind of thing, but it's not really a bar. It seems to, I don't know, it doesn't seem very bar-y to me. Of course, what do I know about bars? I don't really go out to bars all that often. I mean, I do drink, but not all that often. I just repeated that word again. I hate doing that. I hate when I can't think of a better word to say and I just repeat the word I just said a minute ago. Anyways, I think that's about all I have to do this episode. Next time, probably be back in my snow biome again, and I'll have dug out that downstairs overflow storage, and I'll probably be showing that off. I'll have that all designed out and everything so I can show you guys, because as I've said many times, I don't really do building on camera because I don't really plan builds out in advance. I just kind of go with the flow and let it kind of develop naturally. And that doesn't really translate well to videos, I don't think, because it ends up with a lot of me running back and forth, placing and deleting, destroying blocks, and doing that over and over again. And it's kind of hard to commentate over that while I'm trying to think of what looks good and what not. So that's why I don't do much building on camera. Though if I get to doing some more mundane stuff, like just digging stuff out, I might do that on camera because it's easier to commentate over. Of course, I'd have to have some interesting things to commentate about. I do have some stuff. I know I'm just kind of rambling and running around over here, but I do have some stuff that I think could be interesting to talk about. It's more personal stuff than I've gotten into before, and I don't like sharing about my personal life, not because of any reason besides I don't think people are all that interested. But I mean, if you're interested in hearing that kind of stuff, I'd totally share it. If people want to post in the comments of this video and say, sure, I'll hear stuff about your personal life. I mean, it's not like drama kind of stuff. It's just stuff kind of stuff, just to talk about stuff. Because sometimes I don't really have stuff to talk about. So, yeah, this leaf block, I keep looking at it while I was rambling on, and that's been there for a while. And I don't really know what the deal with that is. Why it's not despawning? That's kind of weird. Anyways, I think I've rambled on enough. Let's end this episode off before I go too far and start not finding words to say like I am right now. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.